to SIKIKSYD, officially born from November 30th to December 18th. I'm back in America. I had so much fun on my vacation with my husband, and I'm really excited I get to see him soon for our first wedding out of the 5 weddings that we are having. I am really excited. What is the future for Ophiuchus? What's the future for Ophiuchus? What's the future for Ophiuchus? So you could have Ophiuchus in your astrological chart. You could be energetically connected to someone who has Ophiuchus in their astrological chart, or you came across this reading and it just resonates for you. What is the future for Ophiuchus? I knew that was gonna come out. Because I was saying that there was someone like in my head, I was like, someone deceased is watching over your love life, like making sure that your love life goes like perfectly well. I also feel like you work with your significant other, like you work with the person if you're in a relationship, you work with that person, like in your career, like you guys will be working a lot together in career. In front of like a lot of people. Someone's also pregnant. I also see this being someone that you end up being very I feel like this is someone that you'll be having sex with in the future, or you have sex with this person, you're very intimate with this person. With the Lovers here. So let's get into your reading. Interesting layout. You have the Knight of Pentacles, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. You have the Star, Aquarius, Capricorn. You have the Hangman, Pisces, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus. You have the Nine of Pentacles, Venus, and Virgo. You also have the Lovers, Gemini. You have the Six of Swords, which is Aquarius and Mercury. You have the Six of Pentacles, Moon, and Taurus. You have the Four of Swords, Jupiter, and Libra. You have Aquarius with the Knight of Cups, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus, Cancer, Scorpionic energy, Piscean energy, hidden energy is the Nine of Wands, Moon, and Sagittarius. Okay. So you're finally getting a promotion at work. Like you've been working really hard at work. You've been putting a lot of time, a lot of energy and effort into your craft, and you're finally being promoted. You finally feel like you have something to show for it. I tried new lip combo today, and like I am in love with it. Like it's eating. Oh my gosh. I also feel like if you're in a relationship, it's a very faithful relationship here. I see it's extremely faithful. I also feel like there's a feeling of being very reliable if you're in a relationship, being very dependable. I also feel like you feel very financially stable, like you can actually provide and bring something stable to the relationship if you're in a relationship. I also feel like you're feeling really good about your finances, feeling really good about work, feeling really good about your health, feeling like it took a lot of time, but it was really worth it. It was really worth it. Like it took a very long time. I do feel like you're receiving an offer if you're a feminine energy. If you see, she's just like healing, the Star here. With the Star, if there's been any illnesses or any problems that you've been experiencing, I see that healing for you. If you were experiencing any problems in your relationship, I see that healing for you. It's almost like a wish come true with the Star here. I do see you came here with a question and your answer is yes. I also see that like if you're in a relationship, this could be long distance, but your significant other looks at you a lot, usually online, maybe looks at pictures of you. I can't help but notice that looking at the Star, wanting to bring the relationship into the physical, wanting to solidify it, feeling like you are a wish come true, okay? You're a celebrity. You're very well known. You have a very good reputation. Many of you maybe rap, dance, act, sing, or you do something in the spotlight. Some of you are astrologers, or you could be going to an astrologer. Some of you are like paying to go to an astrologer. Yeah, it's like giving the money to an astrologer. I'm also seeing you're very optimistic about love. You feel very good about love, even though you've been through a lot regarding love. You've been through like trials and tribulations regarding love. I do feel like you are, you know, this is like after everything has fallen, everything has been destroyed. This is feeling like it's really a foundation of who you were. This also makes me feel like this is also very like the proof. It's very tangible. Like for you, there has been like a destruction of the things that you can feel, see, taste, touch. There's been a destruction on the way you looked at finances or money. There's been a destruction on the way that you look at your health, practicality, reliability, dependability, loyalty, faithfulness. There's been a renewal of the way that you look at these things. Or what does stability look like for you in the physical reality? It's like it's completely changed for you. You recognize that you weren't looking at it from a different point of view, which was leading to a level of frustration. And recognizing that it was creating stagnancy. I see you, if you don't already, I see that this is also Venus. This makes me feel like it's with the minor arcana of the Empress. It's also embodying like a lot of self-love. If you're in a relationship, it's like loving that person very loudly. I'm seeing that if you're in a relationship, it's like you're very financially stable. You have a business that basically like runs itself. You have a talent that makes you a lot of money. And you're very financially stable, very financially grounded. You have the ability to take your time. If you see this snail here, you have the ability to take your time because you are so stable. I'm seeing that like you're going to be going on a vacation with your significant other if you are in a relationship. I also see you like tending to yourself, like taking good care of yourself, taking the opportunity to spend on yourself because you worked hard for it. There's also like a really healthy relationship with yourself and who you are and what you represent and why that is. I see that you've really gotten yourself to a healthy point. Like you're taking really good care of your health, good care of your money, good care of yourself. There's a hyper focus on the relationship you have with yourself, knowing your self-worth, knowing your self-value, and making sure that you also take care of the relationships, partnerships, connections, friendships that you do have, as well as the relationship with yourself and the relationship with God. And as well as the relationship to your mission on earth or what you feel you're supposed to be doing here. I feel like you're recognizing that you have a talent that could make you like a lot of money. I also see you being very positive. There's, you know, I'm seeing a lot of yellow. It's a lot of positive. I feel like you are also like, you're thinking differently. If you're single, I see you becoming open to love. And if you're in a relationship, I see you guys becoming not just lovers, but also best friends, being brought together by someone from above. Moving into much calmer waters after there's been a time of disruption in the water. It's like finally moving on to calm waters because you're listening to those that came before you, listening to the deceased, listening to whoever you pray to. There is also travel. I feel like someone could travel for work or be traveling. Like you guys could be at a distance traveling to one another. I'm seeing that someone doesn't want to pay child support. If someone owes child support, like they don't want to pay child support. There could also be like theft. Theft in like if you are, this can be like donating to a homeless shelter and they take the donation and spend it on themselves and not on the homeless. Like that type of energy. There's something about you wanting to make sure that where you give your time, your money, and your energy, that it's put to the right people, places, and things, and that it's authentic, that it's honest, that it's true, that it's reciprocal. Also recognizing that you want more out of life, out of yourself. I see you also like coming back to social media. I don't see you being like super giving of like all of you, all of yourself, your resources, your time, your energy, and your effort. I do see that you are becoming much closer. If you are in a relationship with somebody, like you guys are becoming closer. I see also that you're becoming much more creative regarding work. And right now, it's actually going to feel like it gets worse before it gets better. Okay. You may have also felt like there was either disappointments at work, like you being bored with work, difficulty abandoning things or leaving things behind that you can't renew or fix, get a second chance at. It's like you're recognizing you had difficulty leaving things that you wanted a second chance at because you have abandonment issues. You were also bored or even maybe felt like you couldn't find anything better. Also recognizing that you've had maybe humiliating experiences regarding relationships, partnerships. This could have been third-party situations. This could even be friendships, like fallouts for friendships, or just not getting along with certain people, groups, crowds. I feel like going through those types of humiliations or rejections have made you become a lot more defensive, and things feel like it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Okay, that's what like you don't see coming. I also see someone's getting proposed to. If you are in a relationship, I do see the masculine energy being very like romantic, very practical, grounded, reliable, someone you can really trust. Okay. If you're a feminine energy, I see you really like beautifying yourself, taking really good care of yourself, taking a lot of pride in the way you take good care of yourself. Like there's a lot of pride in that. I also say be wary of your knees. We just had a new moon in Sagittarius on the 1st of December, which is yesterday. Today is December 2nd. And I would say be wary of your knees. Okay. Just be wary of them. Like, don't do anything too crazy or anything. Like, literally be cautious of your physical knees. What is the future, please, for Ophiuchus? I do see there's a recognition of you liking to heal on your own and recognizing that it's also okay to heal, maybe like with therapy, or this can be meditation, this can be massage, like massage therapy with the Four of Swords. This can be going to see a psychologist, a therapist, a healer, someone who's involved in spirituality or religion, to talk to, counseling. Okay. It's okay to be open to those things. You have the moon, the soul, the number 2. I do think this is also relating to the women in your family and you seeing the way that they process emotion, the way they deal with their emotion. Connecting also with if you're single and you're feminine energy, it will also explain to you why you're so defensive and why you have commitment issues. Why you go for relationships that start off emotional and they never become physical and like ground themselves in the real reality, or they start off physical and then they just become emotional. It's connected to the women in your family. About the way that you saw them mother or nurture their emotions themselves, or maybe even your emotions. If you're in a relationship, I see you being catered to in the relationship if you're a feminine energy. If you're a masculine energy and you're in a relationship, you feel like the feminine energy is someone that you feel like, you know, you feel like you don't even deserve. You're like, this is just someone you know a lot of people want to have, even yourself, and other people feel like they cannot have the person that you're with. I also see like you having a lot of dreams. Spring, see your seeds grow. There is something I see you investing in that will prosper by spring. I also see someone's pregnant. I think someone has a little son or a little boy. Yeah. Also, if you're in a relationship, I see you and your significant other like falling in love with each other over and over and over and over again, as if you guys were like children. Like, you know, like teenage love all over again. Yeah, the number 6, 1, 1, 1. There is a deceased colleague, schoolmate, sibling, or friend who's watching over your love life to make sure that it goes in the right direction. I do see some of you are pastors, preachers, bishops, shamans, or you could be dating one. Many of you guys could be married or getting married. If you are in a relationship, it's a very traditional marriage and relationship. And if you are single, you'll be meeting someone who does want a traditional marriage, or the type of marriage that you're looking for, the type of connection or relationship you're looking for. If you're the masculine energy, you will know all the right things to say to the feminine energy if you're in a relationship. And if you're a feminine energy and you're in a relationship, you'll feel like the masculine energy's communication is really good when it comes to you. Like they're communicating in all the right ways. If you are trying to do something new regarding work, it's going to take the other skills that you've learned from other jobs and, you know, those talents that you picked up for you to like apply it to the current job that you're trying to do and trying to learn. Okay. You got the number 1, 3, and the number 6. Some of you are mothers. I do see you feeling very creative, like when it comes to work, like you feeling like you could create different things. And you realizing you have everything that you need to create what it is that you want in your career. If you're a feminine energy, you're seen as drop dead gorgeous, as a very good business owner, a good mother if you're a good mother, someone who treats their business like a baby if you don't have any children, right? You're seen as like a really amazing spouse. If you are in a relationship and you're a feminine energy, you're seen as a really amazing spouse. You're seen as someone who is very gorgeous, has themselves very put together. We're talking about a very Venetian energy. Also someone who's really good with communicating. So it's like you're very quick-witted, very like communicative, very good at communicating. Also, there's a heavy focus for you on like music, right? So you have like really good music taste, I would say. Maybe you create music or you make music. You can rap or sing or something like that. But there's also a feeling like maybe you're involved in some kind of beauty. So maybe like clothes or food. Maybe you cook. Maybe you're like a chef, or you're a makeup artist, a hairstylist, nail artist, esthetician, artist, dancer, actor. Okay, there's something you do that's involved in the arts. Okay, some of you are like gardeners. This has been your reading, Ophiuchus. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. Be aware that it gets worse before it gets better. I do see that there are some really amazing things that are coming out here for you. And it's really beautiful. This has been your reading, Ophiuchus. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. I do see if you're in a relationship, I see you guys being in the same like organization, church, or maybe you guys believe in the same things religiously, spiritually, or just about like relationships. Like this person wants a traditional marriage and you want a traditional marriage. You guys are on the same page about what type of relationship you guys want, what type of commitment you guys want. I do think there's a heavy focus on emotions. This can also be like emotional healing, more of an emotional awareness and intuitive ability or enhancement. This is also like being revealed truth. I feel like you'll be finding out a lot of truth by spring. This has been your reading, Ophiuchus. Amen and Ashe.